Right.
Yes, we are live now.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Vidushah Sakshatkaraha. Sangeet Bharati is an initiative started in 2019 in Dallas. This unit is founded on the principles of practice, perform, promote, and unite. Sangeet Bharati volunteers do multiple activities to promote Bharatiya Sangeet. Some of the activities include organizing interviews, writing and publishing music books, providing a platform for music writers, organizing music camps, and bringing artists to the front line by providing them a platform. Today, we're meeting on Sangeet Bharati's program called Vidushah Sakshatkaraha. Through this, we introduce today's guest, Srimati Janaki Srinivasan, and I'll be your host today. My name is Aditya Kanakasabapati. I'm a sophomore at UT Dallas, currently studying biology. I have been learning and I've been playing Mridangam for the past 12 years. I started my learning through my local guru, Dr. Ganesh Shankar Narayanan, and I continued learning from Dr. Rohan Krishnamurthy. I now perform and teach Mridangam, but of course, I'm also Janaki Srinivasan's proud grandson.
Hello, everybody. This is Janaki Srinivasan. I live in United States last 30 years, that to Irving, Texas. So I have been teaching Carnatic music. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much.
So let's get started with the interview then.
Mm-hmm.
So Patti, how did you start your musical journey? What got you started?
See, Aditya, this is a very good question. See, when I was very young, I was born and brought up in Kumbakonam. That is a temple city and the Carnatic music place. So my family full of musicians like my father, my uncle, my aunt, my grandmother, everybody used to sing. And I was living with my sister and two brothers. My sister is a very good violinist. So we started, like, she wanted to learn violin. I wanted to learn vocal. So we started from a violin group. So Vedaranyam Krishnamurthy here. That way, we started for both of us. He will come home and he will take at least 3 hours, just to be there with us. Like it never used to be just a particular 1 hour. Every other day we'll have class. It was like that. So my father was a doctor. So all the musicians used to come like G.N. Balasubramaniam, Lalgudi Jayaraman, and Ubayanpuram Shivaraman, and T.N. Rajaratna Pillai. He played Nadaswaram for my brother's Pune. So that way, Tata was connected with all the people. So when they all come and visit us, that time, Tata will say, why don't you sing a song? So immediately I'll sing a song. So that way, they used to talk to each other. Oh my God, this girl has got beautiful voice. I think she should develop her music. So I overhear all that. Then I told myself, Daddy, I think I have a very good voice. I need to learn music. Then my Appa also, he'll go on singing like, Maharajavaram sing, Vishwanath Iyer, Maharajan Santanam's father was a very good artist. So he used to sing like Vishwanath Iyer. And you should sing Todi like G.N. Balasubramanian. He'll exactly sing how I had to sing. So those things really made me really feel good about learning Carnatic music. Another thing is, once in a while, my Appa's brother, he will come to Kumbakonam and he'll say, Janaki, why don't you sing a song? See, when I sing a song, immediately he'll go. He'll say that, this some places, what you need to do, you need to work on it. You have to give the real bhavam. Like example, Kadamba Vana Nilaye. I sing like this, right? Kadamba Vana Nilaye. If I sing like that, Janaki, you can sing it better than this. Kadamba Vana Nilaye He'll say, sing like that and show me. And he will tell me, you should understand the lyrics, meaning of it. Then sing the place. You'll be able to think a Devi before you on the colorful flower of blanket. So that way, I was soaked in music. That was my journey started.
Very interesting, Kati. So you're
Thank
always
you.
surrounded by music, and a
Music,
musical family.
exactly.
Quite interesting.
Thank you.
So, how was it like learning music in the 1950s? It's definitely much different from today, correct?
Definitely. 1950s, yeah, it was much different than what we are doing now. 1950s, I was just started with the violinist. I told you, right? My sister wanted to learn a violin. So then I wanted to learn vocal. My appa has decided, let's go for a violinist so that, you both can learn. So what he will do, on those days, all the gurus, I'm not complaining, but all the gurus, they will have some snack and coffee as soon as they come. They will have vetalapaka in their full mouth. They will have full mouth vetalapaka. How do you talk or how do you sing? So what he will do, he'll take a violin and he'll start playing. Okay. So when he takes it, immediately my sister will follow that in violin. Then I'll follow her with the vocal. See, it was going on for, you won't believe, 5 to 6 years, only the beginner's lessons. Okay. So that too, I'll have the class every other day, and 2 to 3 hours we have to sit with him. So it made us perfect. That is what I'm calling about. Okay. Then slowly, I told my father, I would like to learn my vocal music from a vocal teacher. Then my father told me to learn from Malayappa Sastrihal. He was so excellent guru. Even when I think of it today, how the talam was so perfect. When I have to put the talam, that's the reason I tell my students also today how to put the talam. So that way, it is for me today. I became perfect with my all gurus, Swarasthanam, all that way. So Malayappa Sashi, I told him I'm going to enter a competition, Bardiyar competition. Can you help me? So he immediately said, நான் ஒரு பாட்டு உனக்காக டியூன் பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கேன். ஸோ நீ அந்த பாட்டு கற்றுக்கோ, டெஃபினட்டாக உனக்கு ஹெல்ப் பண்ணும். ஸோ நான் என்ன பண்ணினேன், பாரதியார் காம்படிஷனுக்கு அவர் சொல்லி கொடுத்த பாட்டு பாடினேன். திஸ் இஸ் த ஒன். ஓகே. இரும்பை காய்ச்சி ஒரு கிடுவீரே என் திறங்கள் வகுத்திடுவீரே கரும்பை சாறு பிழிந்திடுவீரே கடலில் மூழ்கினம் முத்தடுப்பீரே அரும்பூ வேள்வி உதிர்த்து புவி மேல் ஆயிரம் தோழில் செய்திடுவீரே பெரும் புகழ் உமகே இசைக்கின்றேன் பிரமதேவன் கலையிங்கு நீரே. Guess what? I got the first prize.
Wow.
Thank you.
So learning music was much different.
Yeah.
There
it was different.
Spent a lot of time on the basics and very little talking between student and teacher, right?
Yeah.
A mouthful of vetrapaka, right?
Yes. No, he will never talk. That's a problem. He will always play violin. So she has to keep playing violin. I have to keep singing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like you said, you won first prize, which transitions perfectly to the next question. So throughout your musical journey, I'm sure you had lots of great moments. So what would you say are some of your lifetime accomplishments?
Lifetime accomplishments, I did a lot. When I was very young, I did a lot. Because, I started with Kada collection. I sing in the school prayer. Always I'll be doing the prayer. Then one day my Tamil special teacher called me and she told me, why don't you do Kada collection this year for annual day? That'll be really good. So she wrote immediately Goval and Kannadi. And in that I had lot of songs, small bit songs. I had to tune it. Then, I did that Kada collection. Then
Keep seeing.
Then I used to go and sing Tirupavai in the temple, like, in India, always that Margiri Masam. Every day, you have to chant Tirupavai. In that respect, MLV Tirupavai will be running every minute. So I have to thank MLV Amma for that. I memorized all the Tirupavai, Tirumavai, Tirupalli Elchi, everything I chanted, and I got in that competition also, I got the first prize. And I did Kada collection. I used to attend all the Tyaga Burmam, Kriti competition, and I like to attend competitions. I like to win. In that respect, my father will always make a challenge. If you win a competition, I'll get you Bada member. Okay? And that too only for me, not for everybody. That was so much nice thing. So, see, I acted in a drama 1962. See, that time the China war was going on. When the China war was going on in Kumbakonam, we got all the school got together and we did a drama. In that, I acted like a queen. So in that, I have to do talking and singing. With all that, I had to do the dancing too. I enjoyed it because my father said no dance, I could dance. So I did the dancing in that. So that was awesome. We collected more than enough fund that with that drama. So that was nice. Myself and my sister learned all the way through, right? Nearly 10 years. She learned violin, I learned vocal. We both gave a concert in Ramar Kovil. And Ramar Kovil concert அப்புறம் நாங்க அடிக்கடி நிறைய in and out of கும்பகோணம் நிறைய கச்சேரிலாம் பாடினோம்.
So in those at the temple, you go in and out, sing lots of concerts and full concerts, right? Kacheris. Very nice.
Thank you.
So, Bharti, you said you're born and raised in Kumbakonam, right? So, what was it like when you first came to the United States? I'm sure it was a much different time, right?
Yeah, it was so much different time. First of all, when I came to United States, 1967, I landed in Houston, Texas. In Houston, Texas, not much of Indians. Only, I think, handful of Indians, like 50 to 100 people. In that, most of them were North Indians and, like not much of Indians, not much of music. That was hurting me more than anything else. I couldn't listen to music or I can't do anything with the music. Then I was just thinking, then in those days, no car, no device, right? அப்போ என்ன பண்ணுவான்னா ஒன்லி ரேடியோ இருக்கும். ரேடியோ எனக்கு பிடிக்காது, எனக்கு திருப்பி இங்கிலீஷ் ஆரம்பிச்சிடும். ஸோ தாத்தாட்ட சொல்கிறேன், அதை அணைச்சிடுங்க. அதை அணைச்சிட்டு ஐ யூஸ் டு சிங். Whether he liked it or not, I don't care. I was keep on singing. Wherever I go, I used to sing. And then Tata bought me a 8-hour spool tape recorder. That was the most fun part of in my whole life. See, you could live with music anyhow, anywhere, okay? So that tape, listening to the tape, 8 hours in the morning, as soon as he leaves for office, started. When he enters the house, the tape will finish. Like that, I used to listen to that much. And in that, I have to thank Emma Sama. She became my Manasika Guru. And I learned all her songs. See, whatever I recorded, I learned all her songs. So 1 minute, I like to do something with her. See, then see, MS Amma, that Bhakti Bhavam and Bhavam, no one can get it. So that way, that is the reason I loved the music. I enjoyed it. And from that, I wanted just a glimpse of it, I wanted to. Padabarayai mata ke vasukiye nana ke Vadavarayai mata ki vasukiye nana ki kadal vannan pandoruna கடல் வயிறு கலகினைய கலகிய கைய சொதய தடக்கைற்றால் கட்டும் கை மல கமல உந்திய மாயமோ மறு கைத்த மலர் கமல உந்திய மாயமோ மறு கைத்த. So that song I can sing anytime, anywhere. It's so beautiful tune. My God, she put all the bhakti in it. So 1967, my son comes along. Okay, my son come to my life. So what I will do, what happens no one comes from India. Okay, so I have to be alone, and he has to go to office, right? So I was just kind of wondering what I'm going to do with this baby. So then comes how to take care of the baby. So I was running the tape all the time, right? By 8 hours. So I was, as usual, I came from the hospital, I started running the tape recorder, and he was keeping quiet. Once if I stop the tape, he'll start crying. So made me so happy, my goodness. So I can make him grow with music. So I really did it. Today he's a concert singer. My son. Yeah.
So yeah, you'd have
I'm really proud of him.
You'd raise your child with playing the music from the tape recorder while Tata was at work, right?
Yes, exactly.
I'm sure that's much different because now you can just go on YouTube, on the internet, and just find a video or a song.
Mm-hmm.
But then you had to get a physical tape recording for 8 hours. Right?
Exactly. That is what I keep telling my students, Kana, because today's world, so much is available, but use the best out of it. That's all. We have to do that. Yeah.
So, Badi, I know that you teach Carnatic music now, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what was it like first transitioning from being only a performer to then becoming a performer and a teacher?
Performer and teacher. But what happened always in a lady's life, you do get a break, right? From 1969 to 1980s, I took a break because I had another 2 daughters in India. So I have to take a break up to 1980s. So I was not keeping quiet with my music, but I used to tell my children, I used to sing with them, I used to teach them informally. I didn't do formal teaching. Informally, I used to teach them. That way, they learned informally, but they did learn. So after that, 1980s, I started teaching in BRC Sabha in Bombay in the evening times. So I was teaching in the evening time, 2-3 groups. They were all so happy that, I should continue for senior level and all that. So I couldn't do it because I came back to United States. When I came back to United States, that time I started in Tulsa, Oklahoma, teaching music. Now, last 30 years I have been doing in Dallas, Irving area. That is one thing good about it, I feel so good about it, is teaching is not just teaching. You just learn when you are teaching. That is the main thing you have to think about. I've been learning every day. The music journey has been so great. Thank you.
You never stop learning, right?
Never stop learning. Never stop learning.
Yes, and teaching is one of the best way to learn, right?
Yes.
You have to know it
yes.
very well to be able to teach.
Yeah, very well to know to teach. That is most important. Yes.
Yes. So, Patti, you've had many mentors throughout your musical career.
Mhm.
So, which one do you think impacted you the most?
That is very, very good question. I cannot say one is better than other. Okay. See, the Vedaranyam Krishnamurti, who started me with the music, he impacted the best Swaranyana in my music. See, when you learn from instrumental people, the Swarasthanam becomes very strong. So after I had two gurus, I told you, right? Malayappa Sastrihal, and he will say the talam has to be like this, you have to put it like this, and the finger has to be like this. So that way I became very perfect in talam with that guru. The other guru, I enjoyed the music with her, and she gave me the best of everything. I enjoyed her also. All the three gurus, they impacted in my life, in my music life. Yeah.
So you can't
No, I
pinpoint
can't.
anyone.
I cannot. All three of them.
Yeah.
And the more than anything else, my Manasika Guru, she gave me the Bhakti Bhavam little bit. I can do even better than what she did the best. So I can do better than that. But I did take her Bhakti Bhavam.
Yeah, even though MS Subbalakshmi wasn't your physical teacher, you still learned from the recordings.
Exactly. Exactly. You are right. 100% right.
Okay. For the next question, do you feel like this next generation, my age group and those younger than me, do you think we are interested in music? How do you think we will take interest in music?
I think you are all interested in music. Only thing, we have so many options now. See, when I was growing up, there is there is not lot of opportunity, right? So many things were not there. Only Carnatic music, veena, violin, mridanga. That's all you can choose from, right? Now you have so many options to do it. So, every kid has different ideas, different thinking. So you cannot say, oh, this is better than that, that is better than that. I'm not saying, but I made sure all my grandchildren and children, they learn Carnatic music. Because, see, one thing good about Carnatic music, if you learn Carnatic music, you can do any music in the world. That is, you have to understand that. So that is what I did for my grandchildren. They all can sing Varnam up to Kirtana level. Now, whatever they want to do, it is their choice. And I wish them well all the time. Okay? I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Definitely.
So I think you kind of hinted at this as well. Now there is many more instruments and a lot more options with modern music, right?
Oh, yeah.
What is your opinion on fusion music, such as having a saxophone with veena, or using a computer software program for background music, using all these fancy new music softwares and programs? What do you feel about fusion music?
Actually speaking, Adi, nowadays, I like the fusion music even better than, sitting and listening to Carnatic music for 3 hours. Maybe I'm getting old. That is a sign of getting old, maybe. I love the fusion music. Sometimes I feel like, why not I sing a fusion music? See, I might sing before I go, okay?
It's never too late.
Never late. I will do, okay? Fusion music, it has got a lot of plus, So you just create the fusion, with the small bit of music, make it so elaborate, and, you can do a lot of stuff with it. Yes, with the mirdangam and what and all you play now? Mirdangam, what and all you play?
I mainly play mridangam. I do a little bit of drum set and other such instruments, along with the other rhythmic instruments. But yes.
Yeah, that I enjoy fusion music too.
So yes, the fusion music is the product of the new generation mixing all these different cultures, American music and Western music and classical Carnatic.
Yeah.
So to that younger generation, is there anything you want to say? Any tips you want to give? Any advice with your many years of experience?
Oh yeah, I have three things I want to just tell the next coming up students and coming up musicians whom and all are practicing. If you all can do, one thing you have to do is you have to listen to Carnatic music, lot of Carnatic music, so that you memorize see, automatically, unknowingly or knowingly, it goes into your mind. Okay, so you can find out the ragas. You'll be able to get the raga, and whenever you want to sing, also you can identify the raga immediately. And then the next thing is you should sit and practice the music, not just in the car. And wherever you are, you should not sit, just sing like that. Sit in one place, put your shruti, sit straight so that your stomach will not be squished. So that you can get all your diaphragm. Yes. So you can just get all your voice out. So put your talam properly. Sing, practice it like that. That really gives better music when you are singing it. And another thing is, I want all the children, you all need to see now that, you're all locked down. Take a notebook and write all the songs, whatever you learned. When you write the song, we all will be wondering, oh my goodness, that it really gets into your mind. When you look at the lyrics and then, memorize the lyrics. Then after that, when you sing the song, so then, you can sing it with a very good bhavam, and, wherever you want to do little more than what you want to do, like that, that music can be done better way. And another thing I want to tell you is, see, nothing is, late to learn. Music is so good, anytime, anywhere, anyhow, you can learn the Carnatic music. You all need to do that. You will definitely enjoy music, okay? And I learned one song, D.K. Jayaraman's concert. I would like to sing that song and finish it, okay? குரலினை தருவாய் குருநாதா, குரலினை தருவாய் குருநாதா, குகசரவணனே குமராவுனை பாடும் குரலினை தருவாய் குருநாதா, குகசரவணனே குமராவுனை பாடும் குரலினை தருவாய் குருநாதா. அரிய நல்லிசை தேடி அரிய நல்லிசை தேடி அன்பர்கள் புடை சூழ உரிய செந்தமிழாலே உன் திருப்புகழ் பாடும். அரிய நல்லிசை தேடி அன்பர்கள் புடை சூழ உரிய செந்தமிழாலே உன் திருப்புகழ் பாடும் குரலினை தருவாய் குருநாதா, குகசரவணனே குமராவுனை பாடும் குரலினை தருவாய் குருநாதா அரிய நல்லிசை தேடி அரிய நல்லிசை தேடி அன்பர்கள் புடை சூழ உரிய செந்தமிழாலே திரு புகழ் பாடும் குரலினை தருவாய் குருநாதா. கருணை கடல் பெருகி காதலினாலுருகி கருணை கடல் பெருகி காதலினாலுருகி திருவருட்கவி பாடும் திறனுடை பெரியோர்கள் இரு தாழ் பணிந்தேத்தி இலக்கணநயமோடு இரு தாழ் பணிந்தேத்தி இலக்கணநயமோடு சுருதியுடன் இணைந்து சுவையுடன் உன்னை பாடும் குரலினை தருவாய் குருநாதா. குருநாதா குருநாதா.
Very beautiful, Pati.
Thank you.
So we do have a little bit of time left. Let's open up the questioning to the audience here. Do you guys have any questions to ask Janaki Auntie? Yes, there will be a bit of a delay, so. Okay, well, it actually turns out we are running short on time, so we won't be able to have any questions.
The question இருக்கா?
Yeah, there's it's the comment section. But thank you all for joining us today. Dhanyawad for joining on today's session of Vidushah Sakshatkaraha. Please visit our website, sangeet-bharati.org, and subscribe to this YouTube channel to keep updated on future videos with other artists in our area.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.